Good morning.
Morning. Afternoon over
Afternoon
here.
for some,
Or
morning
good
for
evening.
others.
Share my screen.
You take any trades yesterday or overnight for me?
Well, so obviously on the back end of our stream yesterday, I took those gold shorts, and then I end up coming out of them yesterday evening my time, because it wasn't moving the way it should have. And then now it's still pretty much, well, it's grinding lower now, to be fair. It is going to fall, but I was seeing a double bottom yesterday, so I ended up coming out. But I would have still been in the money right now. But anyway, that's hindsight. So that's it.
Nice.
I was eyeing up the dollar. Go ahead.
I said very nice.
Yeah, I was eyeing up for a dollar continuation. I wanted to see the dollar continuation, as I said yesterday, but it happened when obviously outside of my trading windows, like happened when I was pretty much asleep, which is annoying. But I think there's still going to be a chance for me because I'm looking for a nice, swing on euro shorts. But yeah, I think it'll still come. I think it's still going to come.
Nice.
What about you? Did you take anything additional yesterday?
I did take some trades. Let me see where they went. Yeah, sorry, I'm updating the link to all of our guests this week because somebody got in there and might have accidentally deleted our live stream avenue. Huh. Where did it go?
Okay. So I'm gonna quick little skimmeroo. See if we got what we got going on. Interesting.
All right. Yeah, I took a couple trades yesterday, a couple on stream, one off stream. I'll go over those right now. Here, I'm gonna throw you up for a second. If you could just take
go on. Yeah, I'll take over a minute. So, yeah, yesterday when I was on the stream, obviously I spoke about these shorts here. This was the trade. It was beautiful elevator music. So I had initially gone short here. I had initially gone short here yesterday, and I'd left breathing room above this zone, this liquidity area here, and I was targeting the Asian range low. And I'm going to talk about this in a moment because someone actually dropped a comment not long after I took the trade when I'd signed off and said, "Oh, there's barely even 2R." And man, I'm going to come and educate your ass in a minute, and just for everybody else about looking for 2R and beyond trades. But anyway, I ended up coming out of this, and I shouldn't have, because obviously I'll be running quite nicely right now because of this double bottom. I saw we were failing to break down this random area here at 45.40. And then I saw this double bottom here and I was like, nah, I'm getting out. And I just got out of this 15-minute candle when we started pushing up. So I ended up getting out pretty much flat. And I've seen it, at times when these sort of head and shoulders patterns, they just like left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and we just ping off that where it should be a neckline. And instead of doing that, we ping off like this. So anyway, I got out of that, but it's looking nice. It's a shame really. And I still like the look at this. I'm still short. I'm still bearish gold. I'm just going to have to look at re-entries at the moment. I was hoping that I was going to get another entry today. Opportunity by coming back up to this liquidity area, maybe sweeping the Asian range high. And price action was moving within, a nice little bearish channel here. If you look, breakout, retest, drop. So it may be the case that I have to sit on hands a little bit and wait for, at some point, this is going to play out. We've got a massive head and shoulders here. Either way, this is key support at sort of 45.20. I think this is eventually going to play out. What's going to happen here, we're going to get a shitload of stops being taken out, pull back, and then I'm going to run that to the downside. So this will be a nice swing trade once it comes into play. Yields in the US are still rising, right? Pushing. Obviously, gold doesn't like it when yields are rising the way they are because we get capital rotation out of gold and then into bonds. So I am heavily a gold bear right now. It's just again having to sit on my freaking hands when I should be in this trade. But hey, it's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. What you got going on?
All right. Yeah, let me throw myself up here real quick. Yesterday on stream, as you know, I took this short here at the New York. It immediately bounced back when I got out of the trade and I got into another short. So that one pulled through, but I think I took around here because you guys were talking about something. You're talking about something turning around on me, and I was like, no, we're already in the green today. We don't need to turn it around and give it back. And then there was a low a day swing low here that I actually took a little. I front runned it a little bit and took from that break, took here, and then I had an overnight one. I don't know if I marked it up, but I shouldn't have been trading the overnight market. Okay, yeah, I didn't mark it up, but there was a little break somewhere in here that I took a couple points on. Nothing crazy. Are you watching anything for today?
For today, I was hoping, so on Euro, I missed, again, as I said, I was looking for some Euro shorts yesterday. I said we came up, there's a key area of liquidity that I was looking at on stream. I noted here into sort of 60 or 70. But this is annoying. People that trade the Asian range and market structure know, maybe feel my pain here. So let me just clear this up. This is me. By the way, like when I draw this is just like me doing demonstrations. So it is chaos, but I'd have to clear up. So yeah, basically what I was looking for here, as I mentioned yesterday, I was hoping to see a sweep of the Asian range high. But what happened, this price action here is what I wanted to see here, like now, this morning, my time. But instead it happened overnight. So we came up into this liquidity area. If you look on the 4 hour, we formed a nice higher low. Okay, a lower high, a lower high. Beautiful. But it just happened a little bit too, not in my time zone, unfortunately. My ass was asleep. Well, I wasn't asleep, I was away from the charts. So this would have been, this should have been seen here, and then I would have enjoyed this, at least down to this, this liquidity area here. So again, it's same as gold, frustratingly. It's sitting on my little bad girl hands until the opportunity comes. Because when this comes, in my eyes, like this is going to be drawn into the next area of liquidity, which is 15. So I'm going to have a chance. I'm not playing FOMO. I'm going to wait, and that's going to happen without nothing's guaranteed in these markets, and it's not financial advice, but I firmly believe that's going to happen. But maybe we come back up, do another sweep up here, and then come down. Let's see. But dollar's looking pretty damn bullish right now with its higher low here. Higher low, going into premium higher high. It's being drawn into this gap here. We're trying to grind down this gap. There's this big gap here. And I mean, if dollar does take that out eventually, it's going to go clear. She's going to go. I was talking about UJ yesterday as well. Still waiting, anticipating. There's this volatility. So for anyone who doesn't know, there's this volatility here. So what's that? 60 plus pips, 70 pips because of this. I told you before that these guys, the US, they're bullies, right? Obviously, the largest economy in the world. They don't like it when the yen is weakening. So Mr. Scott Bessent, Trump's puppet, says excess FX volatility undesirable. Spoke with BOJ governor at G7. Fundamentals of Japan's economy strong. So he's basically, he's saying excess FX volatility is undesirable. So he's basically saying, sort it out, stop weakening the yen. So we had this little bout of volatility, just manipulation. We came down where like this trend line that I'm looking at, but I think we could squeeze a little bit lower. I'm not buying at higher high. I'm waiting for higher low, okay, and then push into this zone here. So again, just sitting on my hands.
Very nice. I got some levels marked out today. I do think that we're gonna come into this area right here at daily fair value gap. So see how the open goes, but what I'd like to see is we come up here, engage POC, reject, come down into this area. So I'll be looking at shorts today.
Yeah, it's looking pretty vulnerable actually, Naz, right now. It's looking vulnerable. I wonder if the way it's shaping up to me, when I look at it on a weekly chart, it looks like it could be set for a decent pullback. breaking structure here, arguably.
Yeah.
29k giving way. It looks pretty damn vulnerable. But you think there's potentially more room to squeeze lower, yeah? Like into that during today's session?
For sure.
Yeah, I can feel you on that, to be fair.
We have, let's see. I don't know if it's my computer acting weird lately or if it's just not keeping up with me. But yeah, I definitely think that we have a break of structure, market structure shift. So we're technically in a downtrend.
Yeah,
so
we are.
What I think, if the open comes up and then it wants to come down, tap this area, we might come back up, so keep an eye on it, but we could just keep breaking down. I mean, there's tons of space down here.
Yeah, I can see that.
A lot of imbalances.
Yeah, I think people are getting nervous as well, by the way. Like yesterday, Trump was saying that he was prepared to, fire some missiles to Iran on the ground or whatever. So markets are getting a little bit nervous. I mean, I said one day he's going to wake up and call violence. Like he'll have enough and then shit's going to go down again.
Yeah. So. Yeah. I mean, it's not really good if the war doesn't end soon, oil stays up, we're not going to be in a good state, unfortunately.
Yeah. And is it, Abby, I want to hear your thoughts on this, because from what I understand, like Americans, like their consumer, happiness, the consumer's happiness is based upon when they're going to fill up their car to get their tank. Is that true?
I don't know. What's funny? I hear people, I don't know if it's based on their happiness or not, but I drive an electric vehicle. Okay. So this is not my problem. Sorry, y'all. But I spent about $20 to get my 350 miles. Everybody else is complaining. I do hear people complaining how they just spent like 100, 150 to fill up their tank.
Yeah.
Normally it's like 50 to 75, I feel like. Gas prices went up for sure. I don't really know if I'm quoting that right, but somewhere in there, people aren't happy.
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, hey you. On those NAS, by the way, I'm watching. I'm gonna watch them with you today. I may partake. I'm liking the look of, just as you said, you're saying the structure is obviously bearish, very clean, lower highs, lower lows, all that good stuff. But for me right now, I don't know, this looks like we could get a nice little breakout. I don't know if we're going to pull back and print that lower high. I think it could we get this breakout, retest in here and then drop. It looks like subject that as soon as come the open, this is just going to break out of this range down here. I don't know. Let's see. I definitely agree with you in the shorts though. But I mean, if I was to take this trade now, I mean, the risk to reward's not really there for me. I would have stops above this lower high here, and I'd be targeting this area of liquidity down here. I mean, it's just about one, which is not ideal. It's possible that we catch some support here at these lows, 12 of May, and then pull back in and then drop.
Yeah. So the way I'm seeing it is basically that. So POC, point of control, is yesterday's point of control. It's where all of the volume stayed from, or kind of landed from yesterday. This is usually an 80% setup. So a lot of the times, 80% over 20%, it does want to engage with that POC. It doesn't mean it has to do it right at the open. It could be later in the day, and it could be not at all. 20% of the time it's not. So that's why I have that in mind. So it's not something I'm going to trade. I'm just going to watch, see how the open goes. Maybe potentially it comes up to the value area low from yesterday and it can't break that. If we come down there, or we sweep these levels and then we come down and break these, because this right here does not look like it's very stable. We got a bunch of relative equal lows. It's a weak bottom. So I am looking, just watching once it opens and see what it does and find an entry and take a trade.
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, how long we got? 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Yeah, so I just want to
play a game.
What's that?
Should we play a game?
Yeah, go on then. What's the game?
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you had a game ready. Well, people are going to be waiting for giveaways, I guess. At some
Hey,
point.
by the way, if you want to see the comments in the comment section, oh, you know what? You'd have to. Oh, yeah. Okay. You'd have to have a login for StreamYard as well.
You talking to me?
Yeah, because I can see the comments if I'm in StreamYard.
Yeah, I can see them too.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, I can see them.
Right, they were saying something about putting the comments on the screen. I was like,
yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a way to do it. Oh, look, see, Naz is breaking out now.
Yeah, I saw
that breakout. And a nice little bearish flags breaking. It looks good. Yeah, I think this is if this happens for me personally, I will take the trade. So I'm going to mark up those lows because I feel like we'll take this liquidity. I'm going to watch for this now. We pull back into this range, and then I'll look at some shorts. But yeah, this is looking vulnerable. Just quickly, so yesterday, when I had logged off, I saw a comment saying, "Oh man, that's barely 2 risk to reward." Like, just to be frank with you guys, right? I've seen a lot of solid portfolios. I've worked with real capital management companies, and I'm telling you, if someone can go and find me, right, go and find me a portfolio where someone has consistently above 2R over a 2-year period, find it to me and I'll get you a healthy finder's fee for introducing that person, because it doesn't exist. Like like solid portfolios, like on an institutional level as well, the average risk to reward is like 1.2 to like 1.5, maybe 1.7 at a push for sustainability. I mean, you're not going to be consistent at over 2R. It's a pipe dream from what I've seen. Okay.
It's just clickbait online. A lot of the people that I know, the most successful traders that are consistently profitable, they're negative risk reward.
Yeah, there you go.
You go. They're either 1-to-1 or they're 3-to-1. Like 3 risk, 1 reward.
Yeah. So. Well, as long as your edge is there and the win rate is there, then you're blessed. If negative reward, fine. Net risk reward, fine. It works. So yeah, man. Those are the sort of comments where people say things like, it just grinds my gears. Like, people just really need to wake the hell up.
I think I was on stream yesterday, and right before I exited the window out because we got off, I saw a comment, and it just tickled me.
Yeah.
People be saying on here, they're like, "Oh, she don't make money. Oh, okay. She didn't have money. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. You're on here watching me trade. Okay."
There's always gonna be trolls. Yeah. Part of the game.
Always say something. It's funny. All right, let's see.
See if we got anything on the calendar today. I don't think we do.
We have some CPI at 11 p.m. I don't think that has anything.
Yeah. Tomorrow, FOMC meeting minutes. Yeah. Everything's just being overshadowed anyway by this tension. Everything's overshadowed. I'm just having a little skim through anything else I like the look of. Okay, Euro's breaking at the moment, this area of liquidity that I'm looking at. So nice. This might invite a bit more selling pressure. Stops are being triggered to the downside, I'm assuming, taking out all the stops that were here. So yeah, it's a shame. Had this happened a little bit earlier, this would have been my trade. One of my trades for the week would have been nice. Shame. And gold as well, same thing. Gonna be taking out these stops. Damn. Fine. It's all good. We'll get re-entries.
All right.
So we've got 5 minutes to the open. 5 minutes. What's everyone else watching anyway in the chat? Anyone that want to go over anything that they like the look of?
Yeah, bank accounts don't care about RR.
Yeah.
A happy bank account.
Facts. I like you, Bushido. You're Mr. Hawaii man, aren't you? Mr. Hawaii. Mm.
Let me get in here right quick.
Yeah, I think when I look at NASDAQ on a higher time frame as well, there's so much room to just pull back anyway. Come and print a new, like structure's obviously super bullish. We're at premium, serious premium levels. Come pull back, print a higher low. There's so many places that this could retreat to. Naturally, like in my head, a retreat all the way back to 26K would be good. But I mean, if that was to happen, what's that? What percentage is that? 5%, 10%, 10%? Okay, 10% almost. Yeah, 10%. That's a big drop. See, if things escalate, that would make sense to drop down to there. This form a top, bam, bam, come all the way here. But the thing is, that would still be a higher low as part of the overall structure, and we could carry on, push to the north. But that candlestick of last week looks worrying, looks suspect for NAS. And this topping out sort of behavior. This is like topping out for me. Yeah.
You know what? Okay, so guest is on early. He's in the waiting room.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Nice.
Hello, my friend.
Hey, Abby, what's going on?
What's going on? You're about 30 minutes early, but join the party.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I thought you said 9:30.
Nah, you're chill.
I'm always early anyway, so
Good. How's life treating you?
great. It's always great.
Fantastic.
Pura Vida.
Pura Vida, you're in Costa Rica.
I am.
Nice.
Sorry I missed you when you were here. You were like 75 miles north of me.
Oh, that's chill. You want to share your screen so I can throw you up?
Sure.
Nice to
Hold
meet
on,
you. Nice to meet you, man. What's your name?
I'm Nick.
Nick. Nice to meet you, Nick.
What's yours?
Ken Hiss. Ken.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Let's see.
Mustang
Share screen.
Trader. Is that Mustang Trader? Is that
Yeah,
the name?
Mustang Trader.
Mustang. That was my boyhood car, like my dream car when I was a kid. I made it a dream turn reality. I did about 8 years ago. I did a West Coast drive down from Seattle. Worked my way down from Seattle to Portland to San Fran to LA and Vegas. I basically just ended up doing the whole of the West Coast in a Mustang, and it's just like my dream from a kid. And then I fulfilled that dream.
Nice.
So,
The name actually didn't come from the car or the
all
horse.
right.
You know Austin Silver?
Yes. Yeah.
They did a podcast one day, and James Bruce ended up describing me as a Mustang, and I laughed hysterically about it. And since then, that's been the moniker that I've been using.
Nick, did you go to the Tampa
Okay. What?
thing?
I'm sorry, did I go to the what?
The Tampa seminar thing?
No,
Workshop?
I've got too much stuff going on down here right now.
Yeah. You still setting up the compound?
Yep.
Nice. Well, give a little introduction. Let people know what are you trading? What are you looking at? Are you trading today? Did you trade yesterday?
I traded yesterday. I took one trade today, made a grand total of $80. Ooh.
Nice.
Just a couple of micros. I don't like trading real heavy size prior to market open.
Right.
ESNQ, I've been looking at oil a lot just to see how it's going to affect the others. Occasionally I'll take an oil trade, but oil is slippery, so I tend to be real careful with that. Keep my stop losses nice and tight. Yeah, that's really all I got.
Nice. Are
Everything
you
is
trading accounts, or are you just doing your one account?
today. Let's see what I'm trading. Hold on. I am trading 2 cash accounts.
Nice.
And 27 funded prop firms and 3 evals.
Nice.
So
What's your
32
style?
total.
80 times 27 or 80 times 2?
80 times, that would have been 80 times 30.
80 times 30. Yeah, so this is my introduction to Nick J. I met him in the Black Shirt Club with Austin Silver when I was doing one-on-one coaching with Austin. Oh, look at the open, right up to POC. Anyways, and he was just casually, he's like, I'm just targeting $50 a day. You got to do that. Stop trying to target $2,000. Target $50 a day and then get 80 accounts. And that's 100K a day, 150K a day. And I was like, oh my goodness. He opened my brain to this whole other world of trading. I was like, you don't need to struggle for, 2K a day. You can just get 10 accounts and make 20 a day.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
And I've said it before, I'll say it again. I'm not a good enough trader to target 2K, 4K, 6K a day. And so if I can make $20,000 in a day trading 30 accounts, I'd much rather do that. It's less stressful, and I've already lost enough hair. I don't need the rest of it falling out.
Oh, gray.
Right.
Yeah, all gray and diminishing quickly.
Silver Fox.
All right.
What's your style, Nick, by the way?
I use VWAP. That's the only thing I do. I like to trade with a trend. I use VWAP and the deviation bands, and that's really it. I'm kind of a one-trick pony. So I will trade off of VWAP bands back toward VWAP. I'll look for VWAP breaks and bounces, and
fair play.
And that's it.
Clean, simple.
Simple does work for me. Honestly, I don't think I'm smart enough to put in 500 different indicators, pay attention to all of them, and call bottoms and tops and look for areas of liquidity and all that. No, it just doesn't work for me. And if for people like, I watch Zach Arbucci, I'll watch him trade, and he's like, oh, it's going to pull down to this area because of a liquidity pool and blah, 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 blah. And I smile and I nod and I watch it hit VWAP and bounce off it or reject off it. And it goes to exactly where he said it was going to go. And great.
And I
Good
use
for you, buddy.
Zach Arbucci, all of his liquidity concepts, ICT, structural liquidity, session liquidity. I learned all that from him, but I also started off with Austin Silver doing VWAP. So I kind of combined the two and used them as confluence, and they do the same thing. It's pretty incredible.
Oh, yeah. I always think of VWAP like it's the center of gravity. It's a compass.
So like right now, for example, here, let me throw myself up real quick. So Zach, the way he trades, it's going to hit POC, it's going to engage POC and it's going to reject. You could also look at it as this is a VWAP. It's hitting and engaging this overnight VWAP and showing resistance. So it's the same thing. You just got multiple things telling you that I'm going to get short, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's more than one way to skin a cat. You don't need to, I don't need to make it very complicated. And again, I'm only looking for small base hits over and over again. I don't need to try and make a huge amount of money at any given time. It's just not good for me. Mm-hmm. If I do try that, I'm gonna lose. And at least I know that about myself.
Yeah.
I know if I'm aiming for the stars, I'm gonna fall really, really hard.
Right.
Yeah, fair play.
All right, I did get short from that POC area, so I am active in a trade.
Nice.
But small size. Anyways, tell us a little bit about your background. How long you've been trading? What got you into trading?
I've been trading futures for about 19 months now. Options for about 10 years. Stocks for my first stock trade was in 1998.
I was 4 years old.
Thanks, Abby.
That's some skin in the game.
Wow. You really know how to make a man feel old.
You really know how to make me feel young at 31.
Hey. What I wouldn't give to be 31 again.
Yeah, what I wouldn't give to be 25 again when my body didn't.
Yeah, right. Youth is wasted on the young.
Right.
All right, opening range isn't set, but shorts are looking great right now. I just put it on the regular trading hours just for a cleaner view. Yeah, got nothing yet. I'm gonna follow my rules and wait for the opening range to set before I get into anything.
I should too, but just in case it wanted to just dump right after engaging POC, I got short.
I'm watching Naz at the moment for potential shorts. 28,950. Wait, what's happening here? I think I'm lagging out. Is it frozen for you? Is Nick frozen for you, Abby?
Am I frozen?
It's frozen for me. No, maybe it's just me. Oh, there you go. No. Oh, okay, sorry, you're just concentrating in one position.
Yeah. No,
Sorry.
When I concentrate, I get really quiet and I'll just sit there and stare. Yeah. I know it's kind of creepy and I'm sorry, but you'll get over it eventually.
Yeah, it's okay, man. Yeah, now just squeezing higher. I'm watching for shorts.
Well, there goes my short idea.
Right.
And this is why I wait for the opening range.
It could come up to value area high around like 195. Let's see.
Okay, I'm watching.
You guys trading ES or NQ?
I'm exclusively NQ unless I'm doing really bad, then I'm trading ES. You're on ES, right?
ES and NQ. I have moved over to the dark side and started trading NQ a bit more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna turn this down.
All right.
I feel like the light's blasting my eyes. Oh, okay. I can broadcast comments, guys.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Guys, drop a comment. If I like it, I'm gonna broadcast it. So what have you been up to in your travels in Costa Rica and all that jazz?
Hanging out at the beach, surfing. I'm generally done at about 10:30 here, so I'm at the beach by noon.
Glorious.
Hanging out there, sleeping under coconut trees. Not directly under them because coconuts kill more people than sharks.
Yeah.
Is that in Costa Rica? Just where you were?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what's that?
In Costa Rica?
Just in general.
Yeah. No, but do you live in Costa Rica? Sorry, did you say?
Yes.
I missed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you moved from the States to Costa Rica?
I got a little bit fed up with all the nonsense going on in the States right now. Sold the house, cars, everything I own, packed up a couple suitcases and flew down here.
Nice, man.
You've been there for a while though, right?
Love that.
A year now.
Nice.
Almost a year.
Love that.
Basically, it was like, I'm profitable trading. I can do it from any country that allows it.
Yep.
So why am I going to stay in Detroit when I can go and hang out in the sun?
Yeah,
I mean, I love Detroit. It's a great city, but
Michigan. Yeah. Can't blame you, man.
Did you visit Costa Rica before you?
Nope, I had never been here. First trip was packing up my shit and getting out.
And where did you land? Tamarindo?
No, I'm in Montezuma.
Well, when you first went there,
when I first went there, got into San Jose Airport, drove to the Caribbean side, was in Puerto Viejo for a couple of weeks. We were up in the mountains for a while, then ended up, traveled the entire country. In the mountains on the Pacific side, in the port of in the Bay of Nicoya. So where I'm at right now is the Nicoya Peninsula, and basically I watch the sun come up over here on this ocean, and then when I'm done working, I drive to the other side of the peninsula. So it's a 30-minute drive. Hit the beach, go surfing, grab some lunch, do whatever it is I feel like doing, and stay there until the sun sets, watch that on the beach, come home, do my thing, go about my evening.
Oh, bro, you live in the dream.
So I get to watch a sunset over an ocean, a sunrise over an ocean every single day. And
love that.
Yeah, Costa Rica was a dream. I went out for a week. When was I there? I left on the 22nd, so I got there at like the 15th or 16th. It was so nice. Like just waking up every day, I would walk straight across the road and I'm at the beach. I think the only thing that I could, like my only complaint, so not a lot of people know, but Costa Rica is kind of it's not a nice country. It just is nice. Like it looks nice. It's nice weather, nice beach, nice people, but the country is a little bit gross. How do
you mean?
Well, like it's beautiful, but it's definitely third worldy.
There are certain aspects of it where you
and I don't think a lot of people know that. So you kind of like, if you're in the city areas, it's a little grungy, but if you're in like the middle of a forest somewhere, it's the most beautiful place you could go.
Yeah, if you come down to
private beaches everywhere, it's not very populated.
Yeah, if you're in San Jose, Cartago, yeah, it's a little dirty, it's a little gross, but I came here from Detroit.
Yeah, I've never been to Detroit. I don't know what that looks like.
Dirty, grungy. I'm not really all that. Hey, Skeletor, what's going on? I'm not really
Jason Bourne.
grungy adverse, but where I am in the Nicoya Peninsula, it's not like that. You got Tamarindo, where all the white people go.
Yeah,
and I don't want to be there. Tamagringo.
Yeah,
it's if you want weed and cocaine, that's a place to go, but I'm too old for that nonsense. I'll have a heart stroke. So I'm down in Montezuma, Santa Teresa, Montezuma area. It is definitely not like being in San Jose or Tamarindo or any of the other exceptionally grungy places. It is fun watching the Canadian and American tourists flip their cars over in ditches on the mountain roads. That's always a blast.
I was watching a car accident. It took like 4 hours for them to clean it up. It wasn't even bad. It was just like somebody turned into somebody, and I was like, "What? What are you doing?"
Yeah, they're required to leave the cars where they are if they get into an accident. So the motorcyclist, so the police can do an investigation.
Huh. Interesting.
Hey, Czar, what's shaking, brother?
Hello.
Czar is always on the stream with us in the morning with me and Dave.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Czar.
Dave's coming on this week too.
Yeah, he said he's coming on Thursday.
Yeah. Is it Thursday? I think it's Wednesday. Honestly. Oh no, it might be Thursday.
You better tell him that.
I think it's Thursday. Yeah, I think he's right. Don't listen to me. I don't know the schedule.
I don't listen to you, Abby.
Show up. Well,
All right. Opening range is now
range is
set.
Yep.
So my initial thought on shorts maybe the way to go. Let's check out oil here.
Mine's doing all right. If I pull now, I'm taking the low-hanging fruit, so
I'm in the
Is there
short.
really anything wrong with that?
you just got short?
I did a while ago. On NAS. So I was watching this, obviously the structure with these lower highs, these lower lows. So I looked for rejection up here. I actually got in on the dark side on the 1 minute rejection up here. So I took that, and now I'm just gonna run it for those lows here of 12th of May. See how we go. So let's see.
What's up,
You're looking
Dave?
for the lows at the 12th of May?
Yeah.
You have a pretty long look to the left there.
Well, so long as we fall in line with structure here, I think that lower low could come down in play. Next area. Yeah.
So again, I'm on a live stream with people that are smarter than me and can read the market better.
That's not true. You
Pretty
make
much.
like 150K in a day. There's no way that you can sit here and say any of that. Just you're
It is all risk management.
That's it. That's it.
I have made a couple of bucks here and there, and it's generally risk management. If I can manage my risk appropriately, I make money. If for some reason I brain fart and have too much stuff going on, I lose money.
Yeah, I think for me, I think the thing that I need the most is risk management and discipline. I'm not there yet, but it's definitely improved. When I first started trading, I was horrible.
Read my book on risk management.
Like this, and I'd want to like close out, you know?
You wrote a book, Nick, yeah?
I've written a couple.
Nice, man.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I just giving them out to people through like ASFX, through the Discord. Not charging anybody for it. It's just kind of it's real basic stuff, 20 to 30 pages of, just trading stuff, basically VWAP strategies, how I changed the ASFX VWAP strategy to match my personality, a little bit on risk management.
Nice.
Wow, we got everybody from our stream over here.
Do we?
Czar, Tim. I don't know if that's the same Peter. I think it might be.
The lads.
Skeletor. All right. Thanks, guys.
Love to see it. I just added into my position because it came back up to the New York. So wish me luck.
Just getting in.
So I'm going to wait for
first break.
Well, I'm going to wait for this candle closure on the 5 minute and see what happens there.
This low is taken out.
I'm definitely going to give this one room in case it wants to go break the opening range high and then come back down, because I'm fully feeling the shorts today.
Yeah, I left stops above Tuesday's high. Bit of breathing room for me. I'm so annoyed. That gold trade that I had yesterday, just like would have played out, done now, TP, but is what it is. I think, yeah. Guess it's going to be an opportunity. Do you mind if I just quickly share a minute, Abby?
Got you.
I'll just quickly.
Yeah, take my screen off there. Mine is boring. Mine's boring. Yeah. It doesn't have as much cool stuff as yours. You've got lines and things blinking. It's much more entertaining.
He's got all the scribbles. This guy's an artist, I'll tell you that much.
I mean,
yeah, no,
I'd hang that on a wall.
You should have seen my chart yesterday.
I feel kind of weird though. I'm the only one here not in a trade yet. I feel like I should just jump into something. Maybe take a long
for the fun of it. Yeah. So obviously I had those initial shorts up here yesterday on this area of this rejection, this liquidity area, and we're looking for the lows, the Asian range lows. So what's happening now? I think we've taken lows of Monday, so swept those lows, which is nice. I think we should. Well, I'd expect this to pull back. So gold's going to pull back, maybe back into here, into sort of 4,500, and then I'll be looking for rejections. You know, this will just still fall in line with structure and then resumption of sell. But this is just a classic sweep of yesterday's lows. So I think we're gonna pull back, and I'll look for entry somewhere here. So that may come today.
You take a lot of trades on gold?
Sorry.
Not a lot on gold. I mean, when we're in trending markets now, there I may get a few a week for gold. Obviously there's been some nice trends, but otherwise, it's whenever market structure is clean, I'll be in. I understand gold quite a lot. It's well, probably gold and what else? Gold and when I first started trading, I say indices as well, probably made me lose my hair. I'd say probably more so gold. So I've gotten to know it very well. I've gotten to know.
So I've always been of the opinion for.
Have you ever tried trading gold, Nick?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Have you ever traded gold on your side?
I have, but I've said this repeatedly, and it's the dumbest thing you're ever going to hear. But gold is heavy, oil is slippery, and nat gas is explosive. So generally speaking, I keep away from them.
Yeah, fair play. Fair play, sir.
Do you trade multiple assets at the same time? Like if you're in a trade on gold, will you take something on oil or USD or?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
It depends. Like I don't want to be too heavy. If I'm short oil, I wouldn't necessarily go and jump into euro dollar, because obviously it's just being too exposed to dollar. So whatever looks the cleanest, I will focus on that, typically speaking.
Are you risk sinking if you do?
What's that, sorry?
Risk sinking, like are you using multiple accounts or?
Yeah, I do. I do spread my risk. I think, what's happening now, what we should see is so obviously a sweep of those lows should get a bullish displacement, reversal candle, and I think this is just going to pull back, present another opportunity for some shorts. Looks like classic sweep. Yeah, dollar's going nuts, and rightly so. I think that we're going to see new highs for 2026 very soon for dollar. Very soon. Inflation's going nuts.
What do you think the chances of oil hitting another all-time high this week are?
This week?
Or I'm sorry, this month, not this week.
Oh, this month? Yeah, I think it's very possible. I mean, it's just got to take, as I say, it's just got to take Trump to just call violence, and it will be heading there. We'll be heading to, $122 WTI. Yeah, man. I think it's almost inevitable that it's going to fly. It's almost written, unfortunately, I'd say.
All right, my single micro long on NQ is starting to play out.
Fading me?
What's that?
Fading me?
No, I just went in long off this VWAP. So I'm up $60 on a micro.
You doing that to the opening range high?
doing that until this chart tells me to get out of it.
What would that be, Nick? Just in terms of
Rejection off a VWAP band. Let's see. Let's get rid of the heat map. Let's get rid of the intraday. So anytime I'm looking at them, it's basically just I'm looking at bands, and that's really it.
Explain that. Bands? What are you talking about?
So you've got VWAP here. You've got a standard 1 deviation and a standard 2 deviation. -1, -2. So this went up through the first band, got halfway up there. I really don't mind holding this unless this gets back down to VWAP and breaks through it. I'll cut it, but I do want it to come up to the second deviation band before I cut. Now, if this bounces off of VWAP, like I think it's going to, I'm going to hold it until it gets a little bit closer to this number 2 deviation band. If it comes down to the -1 deviation band, I'll cut it, take my loss, and wait for my next trade. But this is a single micro. There's not a whole hell of a lot of risk on here.
Yeah.
choppy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's a break.
It's a break. It just bounced off it. I'm just going to be patient. Coming back up toward the VWAP again. This 5-minute candle hasn't closed, so I still don't have a reason to get out of it. And I'm never risking enough to really hurt me on any single trade. This is a 1 micro trade on NQ. So
Wow.
$200 in risk.
Nick, that's so cool. You mastered being able to talk without moving at all.
Yeah, I see that. So
It's almost like you're frozen or something.
So I am a master ventriloquist.
Yeah, wow. That's so impressive, must I
It's-
say.
It has taken me years to develop this skill.
That's great. You got that Pura Vida Wi-Fi. They're really
I-
dragging their feet.
No, this isn't Pura Vida Wi-Fi. This is the Elon Musk bullshit special.
You got
Starlink.
the Starlink. Okay, well, now that you said Elon Musk, you're moving again. You just got to
Oh yeah, there you go.
Product placement.
Somebody went, oh, bad press.
Bad press.
Yeah,
they're
nobody
like-
cares. Nobody cares about bad press from me. I've got like 7 followers, and that's about it.
You gonna hold this, or
Yeah, I'm gonna hold this until this candle closes.
I'm still in my short.
Same.
I do think there's a world in which it wants to break the top and then come down and break the low, but
So,
another problem.
Abby, don't be too upset about me fading you.
Oh,
Dave
yeah.
and I do this to each other constantly, and more often than not, we both end up making a little bit of money on it.
Yeah,
Which
the trade.
he'll go long, I'll go short, and somehow we both make a couple of bucks.
Yeah, and I'm not in heavy either. I only have 3 micros. Yeah, come on. I'm gonna agree with Tim on this. Don't let Nick fool you. He's one of the best traders I've ever seen. I know,
Tim,
like-
you're just blowing sunshine up my butt now.
I'm really not though. Like, I know your numbers. I know your numbers. What's your annual this last year?
It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was like over $1 million.
Yeah, it was a bit over.
And you live a lifestyle where you basically don't have to pay for anything because it's super cheap out there.
The hell it is.
What are you even doing it for?
The area that I'm living in is more expensive than New York.
Is it really?
Oh, wow.
Oh God, yeah.
Wait,
This is
where are
ridiculously expensive. At the southern tip of the Nicoya Peninsula.
Oh.
You can't get lunch here for less than $150.
Wow.
Oh.
Nice.
The rents are a little bit less than they are in New York, but you know.
Interesting. Okay, well, it sounds like you have a nice place. You should let me come visit. Are we still doing that thing in June?
Yeah, as long as the construction goes the way I want it to, and everything gets finished, I'm going to start hosting trader conventions. So,
you know what? I know a lot of people who've built out there. It's a lot slower than you're expecting.
Oh no, I added 6 months onto my estimates simply because of that. I know how the Ticos
they're very slow.
How the Ticos work.
Yeah. They like to take their time and live life and surf in between every hour.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the coolest thing about being out there is I was walking around the beach at like 5 or 6 a.m. It's light out there at that time. So we're out just collecting shells, which all got taken by the TSA. I had no idea that you can't collect shells and take them home. But yeah, we spent hours collecting shells just to have our hearts broken at the airport. And I met this guy out there. He was just like, "Oh, do you want some surf lessons?" I was like, "No, we got surf lessons included with the place that we're staying." And he was like, "Oh, okay, like no worries." Next day I show up, he's the surf instructor.
Nice.
A mile down the beach. Like,
that's awesome.
And it's funny because they don't build their life around working to live. They live, or no, what is it? How do you say, like, they're not working.
They don't live to work, they work to live.
Yeah, exactly. And they do what they love. So they really just like find the thing to do. Okay, this trade's looking pretty good now for me.
Oh, mine's looking like garbage right now. I'm down $190.
Sorry. Here, let me see.
No, that's all right. It's my first trade of the New York session. I'm not overly concerned.
I'm gonna start trailing a little bit, break even. But yeah, I'm just looking for these to at least get taken down here. That lines up with yesterday's low as well. Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm down about $180 right now. So I should have known better than to fade Abby.
Yeah.
That's
I might take the low hanging fruit and just swipe at the opening range low. It depends if it like breaks through or if it wants to turn around on me. But for now.
Oh, Tim's over here. He will sick his dinosaur on you if you give him too much grief. That is true. My pet dinosaur is I have a 3-foot iguana that lives under my deck.
No way.
Wow.
When I go outside in the morning with my coffee, as Abby can attest to, if you live in Costa Rica, you're gonna have bugs. You're dealing with bugs no matter what.
Yeah.
So the geckos that get into your house kill the bugs at night. You wake up in the morning and you got at least 1 million of them on your damn floor. You sweep them up, put them in a dustbin, throw them outside to your pet iguana. That's just how it works. So this 3-foot iguana has gotten to the point now where it is so used to me coming out there in the morning with my coffee and giving him his breakfast. He just sits there and waits for me, walks up, sits down in front of me and goes, "What?"
Baby.
I love that. That's cool.
I'm pulling up iguana photos right now.
Yeah, same. I literally was doing the same. I typed in
If you,
brief.
Abby, if you look at my X, I've been just
Posting iguana pics.
yeah, it's mostly nature. It's become mostly nature stuff lately. It's like pictures of the beach and miscellaneous crap like that.
Okay.
But the even on my YouTube channel,
I don't know if you guys
yeah,
can
they're
see
just
this,
so
but
chill.
No.
This is an iguana that lives on a property that I was staying on, and
Wow.
it's about my height with its tail and everything combined.
Wow.
They're beautiful creatures. Very.
That was a green ringed iguana.
I have no idea. I'm not an iguana speaker. My trade's about to TP. I'm gonna trail this just in case it wants to turn around. But we'll give it a little room. Oh, I got tapped. Should have gave it more room. All right, cool. Whatever, we're up like $700.
Nice.
Something. That was silly. I should have kept my TP a little bit higher. All right. How's it cooking over there, y'all? I wonder if it's just gonna sweep these lows or if it's gonna play around for a bit. Ken, how's yours cooking?
I'm still good at the moment. I'm sitting BE. I've got quite a bit of breathing room, but I'm still waiting for those lows. Choose the
So I got out of my long, and I actually put a short in on the closure under the second deviation band, because now we're in price discovery.
Oh wait, hold on.
What?
Explain.
Yeah, I was about to.
So anytime you get outside of that second deviation, you're in what is considered a price discovery. So it is below VWAP, rejected off of the -1 deviation band, came back down, pushed through the second deviation band, rejected off it on a wick, and is pushing down. So on this third candle that is below that deviation band, anything below here is price discovery. So I'm looking for this to go a little bit lower.
Okay. I like it. I wish I didn't get tapped out of my short, but I like it.
When it gets above the +2 deviation band is when I really get happy. Especially over the past 3 weeks when we've hit all-time highs umpteen times in a day.
Right.
So again, this is only a 1 micro trade. Up $120 or so.
Yeah.
So I think I'm
closing out ahead of those lows.
Now that we've broken this low, I'll probably wait for price to come back up and retest this level and then get short again from there. If it wants to come back up here, that's even better, but unlikely, I feel like at this point. But we'll take that trade right down there.
So I'm looking for it to get back up to 28,819 so I can add into this short. As long as it rejects off that deviation band, I'll add another micro to this.
I like.
I'm going to get set up on some futures accounts ahead of our next session.
Yeah, you gotta get in the futures.
Yeah, I'm going to get involved.
Where are you located?
I'm in London. I'm London, my man. Yeah.
All right.
London town. You ever been to the UK?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Have you ever been to the UK?
Not in years.
Oh, but you've been though. Okay.
Yeah, 20 something years ago.
Oh wow.
Back when Abby was still in diapers.
Months old. That's funny. I was actually 10. Thank you.
All right, so still in diapers. You were just slow to potty train.
I'm pretty sure I wet the bed until I was like 5.
Till you were what, 29?
Like 5. I feel
right.
like that's normal though. Everybody does that, no?
Hey, you know what? Once you hit 55, you're going to start wetting the bed again.
Yeah, we come into this world in diapers. We leave the world in diapers.
Yeah. Dylan.
I get to that point, I'm going skydiving.
I'll just go skydiving for the fun of it. I don't need to be in diapers.
Yeah,
There
I
are
can't do
people that are
anymore.
like 80 years old that are still ripping.
All right, I'm out of this. I'm taking my $37 win. Broke
Thought
up
you were gonna
above
add it?
the. What was that?
Thought you were gonna.
No,
add
it broke up. It broke up above that deviation band. Closed here, and oh yeah, I should have added in. Closed up here. The next one started going up. Just took the risk off.
You did right.
Dylan's in the chat. He said he's buying silver. I'm just putting up the silver chart now, because obviously Dylan trade. And as far as I'm aware, I know Dylan trades trend lines. So I think I can kind of see the trend line he's potentially looking at for silver. I might be wrong how I've marked it up on my side, but I can understand why the buys might come into play here. Pull up. Harry, can you pull up my? Here we go.
Beat you.
Yeah. Yeah. So Dylan's buying silver. I'm guessing this is the trend line you've got marked up, Dylan. Is that right? Maybe all the way here. Potentially. I mean, it's freaking risky. But yeah, I can potentially understand why you might be. I think you're saving
Silver
grace.
scares me.
Yeah, silver's wild. Silver's on steroids compared to gold.
Yeah, silver can beat you up real quick.
Yeah. I think.
But so can NQ. I've been wicked out of trades in about a nanosecond on NQ. I feel like it's an abusive relationship I have with NQ.
Yeah. I mean, when the market's really volatile, really crazy, I'll trade ES, because it's just a little more stable and less volatile. Like you could get wicked, especially in the evening sessions too. NQ can wick like 20, 30, 40 points.
Yeah, and so. Trading NQ can be like, it's like dating a bipolar psychopath.
Yeah.
Offer meds.
Yep.
Having a bad day.
Brilliant.
Had a bad
brings
day.
you coffee, gives you a kiss on the head while you're trading, says I love you. You go to take a sip of your coffee, it smacks it out of your hand, punches you in the side of the head, and leaves you crying on the floor.
Oh, his analogies are great. Yeah.
So that should be your next video. Do an AI video of you two doing that. Abby bringing you coffee. Here you go, dear. I'm NQ.
I'm so nice. What are you talking about?
Yeah, right. I've seen the look in your eye. Don't give me that nonsense.
I'm so nice, so sweet.
Yeah, okay. Don't kid a kidder, okay?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Oh, we got 18 likes. Okay, guys. I love that. Thank you.
They like you. They really, really like you.
Oh, 19
awesome.
Watchers, 19 people, 18 likes. We're winning. Second day on stream. Guys, go like.
This is only your second day on stream?
Yeah. Second day on stream.
Wow. All right.
We had to use we got to use you for some warm-up session because I was like, I know you. Like
Am I your first guest?
No, you're my second guest.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah.
I was hoping
and Urkon's my third.
Oh, all right.
And Dave is my fourth.
Wait, who's your fourth?
It's a Tuesday, Lois.
Oh, Dave. So Bushido trades.
That's
ES
it.
is the girl you bring home to mom. NQ is the dirty girl from behind Wendy's. That's something. That is, you're not
I don't know
wrong.
I don't know what Bushido is doing with his free time, what kind of women he's seeing, but that's
Well, it sounds like Bushido actually tried to get the name Bukkake, but that was already taken. So, just judging by his comments.
Yeah, guys, we took that that low the 12th of May on NQ that I had marked up. I think I got out a little bit ahead of that though. I did sort of brick it. I got out ahead of. I think now what's going to happen here is we sweep this low and we get some sort of bullish displacement and then a deeper pullback, maybe back into this range. I think it's going to happen. So I'm sure it's just going to be a sweet bullish displacement candle and then push. Keep an eye. Yeah, maybe Abby, you got out too early, girl.
I got out too early. Yeah, I have a limit order set for this opening range low, but unfortunately, it's going without me. But that's fine. There is always going to be a trade to take.
Facts.
There's going to be multiple trades to take this
I feel like
week.
I need gloves, guys. It's freezing in my house.
What's the temperature there?
Right now in my house, it's 66.
Oh, I'm talking Celsius, not Fahrenheit. What's 66 Fahrenheit to Celsius? What is that?
20.
What is 66 Fahrenheit to Celsius?
23.
Oh yeah, about 20.
18.8.
Oh, it's about 20.
Oh, okay.
Celsius.
I don't like it. I'm shivering. My teeth are chattering.
All right.
So I have my air conditioning on right now. It's set at 26.
Mm.
In the middle of the stream this morning, the pre-market stream, I had to get up and come upstairs and get into the air conditioning because, wow, morning sun coming through the window is just making my back feel like a hot, sweaty mess.
I'm jealous.
Sure you really did not want to hear that, but you're welcome for that image.
I honestly would love to just be sweating in a foreign country right now.
Well, you always got a place to stay, Abby.
Oh.
Thank you. I don't know how long I'm going to be in America, to be honest. Like, also, I'm waking up at 4 or 5 in the morning, and I'm just not vibing with that. But I don't want to hang out with hurricanes in Florida, so...
Where are you feeling to go? I can imagine you in Australia for some reason. When I first saw you, I thought you were like Australian or something.
I've never been to Australia, unfortunately, but I almost moved to Bali.
Okay, yeah.
In 2019 September, around my birthday. I had like my documents for my cat, everything ready, and I was gonna move, and then COVID hit, and I got stuck here.
Exact same story for me. I was supposed to have moved in. I was there from January to March during the pandemic, and then I was going to come back for a month and then go. Like, I had signed my lease and everything. I was going to go the same year as you.
Yeah.
What
if we knew each other? What if I never got into trading, but then you got me into trading? That would have been crazy.
I know, it'd be nuts.
Yeah.
How did you get into trading, Abby?
Skydiving. I met someone who was in the Black Shirt Club with Austin Silver, and he was like, have you ever traded? You got to get into trading. I was like, yeah, I've traded like a little bit. I have crypto. And he was like, you should get into futures. And I was like, no, I don't know what that is. I'm not going to do that. That doesn't make sense to me. And he explained it, and I was like, I don't get it. He goes, it's just a contract that's based in the future, and you're trading the same thing like a stock. And I'm like, no, that's too much for me. And then I watched stream. I ended up paying for the monthly stream with Austin, and I watched it for about a year. And then I took his coaching course. And and then I didn't really like vibe. Like, I like the VWAP system. I trade it now. But I didn't like when I got into trading that sometimes you sit in drawdown for 30, 40 minutes, an hour, whatever. That was too much for me in my current state. I just felt like I'd want to get out, or like I'd close it early, or I would think it was going against me, and I would just make every single mistake that a new trader makes. And then I got to Zach, who scalps and like gets in and out of trades relatively quickly, just making a couple points, but sized a little heavier. So that to me, I was like, I'm a scalper. I'm not like a intraday trader where it could take all day to see my trade play out or to even get a trade, so.
Yeah, that's why I ended up writing that first book, is because I had to change a lot of stuff from that, from Austin's program to fit my personality. I'm kind of the same way you are. I'll sit in it, like now I can sit in a trade for an hour or two, but to begin with, if it was more than 45 seconds, I didn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah. So we are definitely drawn into this hourly gap right now. I would like to see it pull back in some sort so I could get an entry. This one's definitely out of play now, but it's definitely headed down here. So I'm gonna try to find an entry.
All right.
So you're still looking for, you're on NQ, right?
I am, yeah.
I'm currently in a short on NQ.
Nice. Where from?
28,724.80.
Jeez. You're up.
No. Just went in on the previous candle as it came through that deviation band again. I had 2 micros in. I'm only up a couple $100, so.
I need hand warmers.
All right, Abby, I'm going to bounce. By the way.
All right, Ken.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
A good session. Nick, lovely to meet you, my man.
It was very nice meeting you. Hopefully I'll see you again soon.
Yeah, 100, my man. Take care, yeah? See you, bro.
You too.
See you guys.
I went to go remove him. I almost banned him.
Oh, don't do that. He seems like such a nice London
great.
lad.
Ken's awesome. He's very, very good trader.
Yeah, it's the one thing about doing the live stream with Dave. I think most of the people that follow us, that are in the chat regularly, are better traders than me.
You say that, but you're so out of your mind saying that.
No, seriously, we had this like Angia and Johan in there that every morning I open it up because I do the pre-market before Dave gets on. And both of them are like, oh yeah, I hit my TP for the day. I'm closing the account. Angie is a liar and a scoundrel. She never closes her account. She ends up taking 5 more trades during the day and makes another $1,000.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, well, But yeah, it is kind of funny. I'm watching these people going, why the hell are you following me?
Let me throw myself up right now. I'm gonna do this.
Do it.
I'm gonna do a little sell limit at this imbalance. There's one here and there's one here. So I think
I can't see your screen at all.
Good. Fun. Okay. There's one here and there's one here. So I think I'm just gonna do this and give it a little wider stop. Around there. And then I'm gonna aim for there, anywhere below there. If it like wants to just strike through this area, I'm gonna hold it, but something, hopefully it doesn't want to come up to New York because that's a wide stop. Oh, I have to grab something.
Why don't you go grab something?
She's crying outside my door. It's my little donut.
Oh yeah, we got Tim in the chat right now just grabbed another 40 points on MNQ short.
Old message. No.
Oh, okay. So
no, just because somebody's making good trades and whatnot does not mean that like they're better, you're better. It's just people have different styles and different risk management.
Yeah, I get it. It's just funny when I open up the stream and I'm like, everybody in the stream is taking 4 trades. They're all profitable, and half of them are closing up the computer for the day.
Nick, you're a good trader. Your style is amazing. I picked up a few things from your style of trading. There you go. I did too. I just haven't implemented it yet because I'm just not there yet. As soon as I lock in my self-discipline, the first thing I'm going to do is come for your trading style of, you know, targeting a few bucks a day on 100 different accounts. You know,
well, that is my goal for this year, is to have 100 funded accounts.
Yes, 100 funded accounts, and I'm gonna have to do that with you later in the year.
I need somebody to do it with me. It is can be a little stressful.
Yeah, you gotta keep me in check though.
But just Abby, if you're going to
my little daughter,
to trade multiple prop firms, use Traders Post. Do not use any of the other third-party trade copiers.
Yeah. Let's talk about that for the people in the chat. So you have a lot of experience copy trading, obviously.
Yeah, a little bit.
So you've tried all of the different copy traders. Why do you think Traders Post is better?
So there's a number of reasons. The number one reason, they're not leader follower copies. When you enter, you use something called a command pad. You enter into your trade and it sends a JSON message to the brokerages. Those get executed in, I think the longest time I've had anything take to get executed was like 300 milliseconds. So the slippage is minimal as long as you have a decent internet connection. Sometimes I don't because Starlink. Because Starlink. The other thing is you can attach as many accounts as you want to. You have to pay for your subscription.
It's a monthly subscription cost?
It is a monthly subscription, but like my subscription, I can trade up to 100 accounts.
Okay.
Plus 6 cash accounts and I think 5 assets. So you can trade options, futures, stocks, something. I don't know what else you can trade on there. I strictly trade futures on it, but it is the easiest way to trade. There's virtually no slippage, and I don't have to worry about my trades being left behind, which happened with, I'm not going to name them because, you know, but the other big
you can name them.
So TradeSync.
Okay, TradeSync. Yeah, I mean, there's not many out. There's not many out there, but I feel like people need to know this information.
So TradeSync, as far as I'm concerned, and this is just opinion. I can prove it with an Etch-a-Sketch, but it is just my opinion. It's TradeSync is a whole lot of hot garbage. Leaving orders behind, slippage is ridiculous. The leader follower nonsense is not great.
Yeah, which really doesn't go well if you're I mean, you're targeting like 50 a day. You also need 5 days of trading, usually like, you know, 200 boxes around the level that you need. So yeah, you don't want something that's slipping and not picking up your expenses, because that's, you know, not ideal.
Replicanto.
50 bucks, it could just give you like -20 and then you're blowing accounts on the back end. You had no idea. So
the Replicanto, having to reset it constantly, and your setup in NinjaTrader is a pain in the aspirins. It's just, and then you have the same issues with slippage, with your orders not being picked up. I've actually blown probably 35 accounts because of Replicanto. And some of them were because of rule breaks that it took me forever to figure out how it happened. Took one, and it was cross trading. So I took a long, everything was supposed to have been canceled out when I exited my trade, but I was still in a short. I entered a long, blew out a bunch of accounts because of cross trading. And when I contacted the brokerages, I was like, I don't cross trade. I cancel all of my accounts out. They showed me where the longs were and where the shorts were. I looked at my entry and exit history in NinjaTrader, and wow, it was horrible.
Yeah.
So with Traders Post, I got you can set up every single, not only prop firm that you use, but your cash accounts as well. And then every single account within those, you can set your own rules for each and every one of them.
When you say you have, like, what do you mean?
Okay, so say you have 5 take profit trader accounts. 2 of them are funded, 3 of them are evals. Your evals have no trailing stop loss at the end of the day. There's no consistency rule. So you set up your rules to take X number of trades. In the Traders Post, it'll tell you, okay, so you're gonna auto submit trades on any indice with no reversals, and you want to be able to trade no more than, say, 3 micros. You put that in your rules, and it will block any trades over 3 micros. It also, in your rules, you can put, I'm going to have a trailing stop loss of, you can either go by percentage, a number amount, or P&L. And then a take profit. So if you have a consistency rule, say you're trading take profit trader and top 1, you can go and trade your top 1 accounts with a 20% consistency based on your P&L, and let your take profits continue going until they hit you manually close them, or they hit a take profit that you put in your rules.
Yeah, that's good.
Every single account within the prop firm can be done differently. So say you have one account that's older and has, say, $10,000 worth of drawdown in it. Well, okay, great. Now you can trade 2 minis.
Interesting.
While the rest of them are trading micros.
So Traders Post is where it's at for copy trading.
Absolutely. It's the only one, and honestly, I've tried all of them, and trading 74 accounts at a time, I think I know what I'm talking about at this point.
Yeah, we know.
There is absolutely no reason, if you are profitable, and by profitable, when you're trading over 50 accounts a day, to be profitable, you don't need to make that much. Say $200, to cover your minimum daily for a prop firm, say $200 a day times 50 accounts. You just made 10 grand.
When I first met you, I think you had like 83 accounts. I was like, how are you doing this? Like, how are you making like 150 grand a day? And you had like 83 accounts targeting $50 a day. Yep. And what I think I wanted to know was, are you building up the accounts first and then working your way into like targeting that $150 or $200 a day that you need to target? Or are you letting your runners run? Like, how are you meeting the criteria for your payouts, and how do you keep track of all of the criteria for the different prop firms?
So I target $50. That means that once my profit goes above, say 75, I move my stop loss to break even plus 2 points,
Okay.
or plus a point if I'm on a mini. So I lock in $50.
Right.
That's it. After that's locked in, if the trade's going in my direction, I
Let it
add
go.
to it.
Okay.
I'll either let it go, or if it's appropriate, I'll add to it. If I add to it, I continue to move that stop along with the trade. So
I
no
forgot
matter
you do the
what,
add-in
I'm in
thing.
I'm sorry, what's that?
I forgot you do the add-in thing too. You have like a very structured plan for the adding in.
Yes. So if I add into a trade, I am moving my stop loss into a profitable area. I'm not willing to lose a bunch of money. And the one thing that I did start talking about a little bit more is, when you do this, you are going to have a lot of trades where you make $50, $30, something like that. And it's going to get very frustrating and very irritating, because you'll look at your P&L go to 150, it pulls back a couple of ticks, and now you're at $30, you get stopped out. And that happens a lot. But, and this is a big but, when your runners go, you only need one.
Yeah.
And it may happen once a week, once every couple of weeks. I was trading a single cash account last week, and because of this, I took it was a ridiculous amount of $30 trades, which is essentially break even. After
Right.
costs and commissions, making $30 5 times in a row. Okay, $150 in a day on a single account. It's not worth the mental stress. But
Yeah,
I got into one trade. I kept adding into it, moving my trade down, or moving my stop loss into profit, let it go, and closed it out for $18,000 on a single account. Now, when I was done, I had 28 minis in that.
Wait. Hold on, wait. When was this?
Last week, 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I think I heard about that, but no, this must have been, you've done this before, I'm sure.
Yeah, I've done this a few times.
And you made how much?
On a single account, it was 18,000.
A single account times 630
Nope, I was only trading one single cash account, and that was it.
Man, your taxes must be crazy.
I paid more in taxes this year than last year's entire income.
Yeah.
Which is very disheartening.
Yeah. Are you giving up your citizenship to America yet?
No, I'm not willing to do that yet, but if shit continues the way it has been and we just keep blowing up brown people, I'm probably going to consider it a little bit more.
What about Puerto Rico?
Can you imagine how Puerto Ricans feel right now? We got the copper-colored con man talking about, we want to make Greenland the 51st state. And the Puerto Ricans are going, hey, what about us?
I have a theory. I don't think that the president wanted Greenland to be the 51st state. I think he wanted to scare them so that he could get a lower end offer. Okay, I think he wanted mineral rights because of everything that was about to happen. They knew their plans and executing, and that they were going to, go after Iran, that it was going to shut down the Hormuz thing, and that he wanted mineral rights and he wanted oil. So we invaded and got rid of the dictator in Venezuela, but I don't think it was about the dictator in Venezuela. I think it was about protecting the United States, because that's the only place that has nuclear that's 30 minutes from, and we wouldn't be able to protect ourselves. So we take over Venezuela. We have access to all their oil, their gold, their minerals. But then I think Greenland, it was just like a, hey, I'm going to take 100% of this country, so that when they say, no, you're not, and he's like, all right, let me get mineral rights, it doesn't feel as if they lost, you know?
I like your theory.
It's just a thought. I'm just
but I have an issue with that. You know? Greenland, just follow the money. All right.
Yeah.
You got a guy who's hawking crypto, who's holding the highest office in the US. Most of that crypto was bought by people outside of the US. So probably so that way they can manipulate the president by saying, hey, you know what? We're just going to dump all of your crypto. We're going to watch the price drop and watch you go bankrupt again. Or you can come and deal with us. That's one form of manipulation. Then you've got Canada, Greenland, and what was the other one that he said he wanted? It was Canada, Greenland, and...
That's the only that I remember.
No, there was one other one.
It wasn't Iceland, was it? Because he said Iceland.
No, he confused Iceland and Greenland constantly.
Of course.
So just look at where the money is. Basically, he, with all of this Iranian nonsense that's going on right now, he essentially handed Russia a couple of $2 billion. They ended up taking restrictions off Russian oil exports to India and China, gave them a shit ton of money. And for what? The same guy who said that he didn't want any more foreign wars, who said that Obama was a weak negotiator and was going to get us into a war in Iran, which never happened. And actually, there were deals put into place so that way Iran would not have a nuclear weapon. And then Trump comes along and starts blowing stuff up.
Right.
He's just a bully. That's all he is. It's the only thing he knows how to do. That's how he ran his real estate business. And honestly, that's what his father did as well. Woody Guthrie wrote a song about his shitty landlord about Donald Trump's daddy. Okay? That's pretty bad when Woody Guthrie is writing songs about what a horrible human being you are.
Right.
So I think he's a con artist. I don't like a single damn thing that's going on right now. He can't negotiate. That whole Art of the Deal book was ghost written. Make no mistake about that. That guy doesn't have the spelling capability to write a damn book. So
I'm going to close this trade. Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to close this trade because maybe not. I don't know. It got a little bit invalidated at this point, and it could go back up into this area. So I don't know if I want to hold through that much drawdown. Unless it turns around right now, but...
But yeah, oil in Venezuela, oil and gold there.
Yeah. Trying
to get oil companies to invest in Venezuela when they didn't have the infrastructure to actually deal with any of the oil was just a bad business decision.
Right.
So
yeah, I can't wait to understand more about this because I'll watch all of the Fed meetings and the talks and everything with Trump, and I'm just sitting there like, what? Like,
so basically you watch like any news thing, and I don't trust either side. I mean, I am very socially liberal and pretty economically conservative. But if you watch either side, they're both full of garbage. That's all. I mean, they're only in it for themselves. And the entirety of the US is divided for some strange reason between two political parties. When I was a kid, we all understood the problem was not one party or the other, it was the government.
Right.
That was
And
it.
I
It was
think that we might be getting back to a place like that, but there is so much divide in between like liberals, Democrats, and Republicans. Like those are the
yes,
three
because
right now that are causing so much.
it's because people have gotten dumber and dumber and dumber, and they are being brainwashed by both sides. And it's been a progressive thing since the Reagan administration. You're a
Yeah.
little bit young for it, but I remember Reagan with his trickle down economics that I am still waiting to trickle down. And it's not going to happen. It never had, it never will. But the brainwashing started then.
Right.
With all of the Reaganomics nonsense that they were giving tax cuts to businesses, and these businesses were supposed to use their tax cuts for business expansion and hiring and getting the workforce built up. When what actually happened was greed took over and CEOs made huge bonuses that year. There was one company that actually used their tax incentives for what they were intended. And believe it or not, it was Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola did expansions for hiring. They opened new facilities and continued doing that. What people don't know, though, is, and being from Detroit, the automotive industry got those same tax breaks. And there were auto workers who were laid off for 3 years.
Was that
3-year
anything to do with
layoffs.
like GM, General Motors?
I mean, there were
I
a
think I heard
lot.
something about that. Like my grandmother and my grandfather worked for that company, and there was a lot of
GM, Ford, Chrysler, it was just a big old mess with all of them. And unfortunately, the fix for it didn't fix it. So now they've got people who are hired in at GM, Ford, what was Chrysler, Stellantis, at essentially, when you look at what their employee packages are, they're making less money than what they would have made if they were hired in 1987.
They're making less money.
You got no exactly. You got no pension. Your health insurance is absolute garbage.
Right.
There's everything about it is just corporate greed.
Yeah.
You say to somebody, especially somebody your age, "Oh, do you have a good pension?"
Don't even know what that is.
Pension? What is that?
Yeah.
There's no such thing anymore.
Yeah.
And it started with Reagan, who everybody seems to love for some reason.
Interesting.
And it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. And people have been getting brainwashed.
Things that things that we just like don't even use anymore. I think I'm a millennial. Like definitely don't have a 401k. Never heard of it.
Not an employee-backed 401k, you don't. Not unless you set it up yourself. And,
right. There are some companies still that match, but...
Yeah, but those are getting few and far between.
Yeah.
It's just... People need to realize that they're being brainwashed by far right and far left. It's not the other side that's the problem. It's the fact that people, once they're bamboozled, are very hesitant to get out of the scam.
Yeah.
The same people who support politicians who say one thing and do another, and then continue to support them, they've been bamboozled. They've been conned. They've been scammed. And are you embarrassed to admit that you fell for it?
Yeah.
Most likely, yes. Or they're just stupid and they just stick with it. Well, so-and-so said this.
Yeah, Bushido said, even the 401k is a joke. You're better off putting your money in the SPY, boo yourself. which is true. Like they actually showed that the structure of a 401k can't even do anything for you in today's time. And it was structured way back when everything was, uninflated. So if you put it in a 401k, you're actually doing yourself a disservice.
If you put it in a 401k and you're trading in your 401k, that is one thing.
Or instead of that, put it in a Roth IRA.
Roth IRA, yeah.
So you can trade inside of a Roth IRA, and when you're 65, if you make it that long, or by that time maybe it's 85, but when you're allowed to take it out of your account, you can actually have all of that money without a tax penalty.
Yeah.
As long as it's a Roth. So I have my stop at breaking. This trade is taking way too long.
Yeah, this is getting a little ridiculous for me too.
I do think that it's gonna play out still though.
I think the safest thing to do for long-term investment is futures contracts, buying and holding stocks when they dip.
Yeah.
And keeping 50 grand in cash under your in your mattress. That's it.
I don't know. Keep gold in that cash. Get a couple gold bars and put them under your bed.
Bury them under them.
Cash is a piece of paper that has absolutely no value behind it. There's no one-to-one backing. There's genuinely no reason to hold it. It is getting printed every single day, millions, billions of dollars. So there really is no reason to hold cash. It's the worst thing you could do. Like you could hold any of the gold, silver. I think, they always fluctuate. When the economy's good, all of those go down. When the economy's bad, they go up. So,
now
it's like I wouldn't buy gold right now. I would definitely not. I'd wait. But, when it does get to a point, and I also wouldn't buy gold inside of an account. I would buy a physical version of gold. Because at the end of the day, people buy gold and use the stock market as if it's a safe place. And at the end of the day, it's like, well, you don't own that asset. It's not tangible. You can't really do anything with that. If the internet shut down or if the, whatever, all of your money's gone. I just got tapped out of my trade.
So here's something fun for you. You want to buy gold and you want to make money. You get yourself a Costco credit card.
Right. Not a credit card, a Costco card, just a membership card, right?
No, you get a Costco credit card.
You
get it through Costco. You go in there and you buy gold. You buy gold bars, the maximum amount that you're allowed to every week. You buy those gold bars from Costco. You get the discount from it. Plus you're making 1% or 4% cash back on that card. You take your gold to a gold broker. You watch when the price goes up, you sell it at the gold broker, you take that money, pay off your credit card, and you're left with whatever's left over plus the 4%. And you do that over and over and over again.
Yeah. I mean,
you have to have about $75,000 worth on that, or open credit on that card, but it does work. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, right now, okay, I'm unsure about the way that the crypto market's going to go, but I know that right now we're at like a 50% discount from all-time highs, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not saying go put your net worth in crypto or anything like that, because who knows, maybe it disappears tomorrow. But I am saying that putting a little bit of money into it right now, you're getting a 50% discount. So for me, I would like... I do think that we might see one more retracement before we actually start climbing again, just with everything in the economy. I'm not giving any financial advice, but so I kind of feel like you go get your credit cards and put crypto on it and sit on that for a year. That's another one, but that's just me.
I unfortunately am not a crypto trader.
Which is surprising because you've been in the industry for so long.
Yeah,
you a
I've tried.
boomer?
What's that?
Are you a boomer?
How old do you think I am?
I don't know.
Boomer? Jesus.
What's a step up from what I am?
You're a millennial?
Yeah, I think
that
you
right?
are. I think you're a boomer.
No, I'm a Gen Xer.
Oh, you're Gen X? How old are you?
You never ask a lady how old she is, Abby.
I'm so sorry. Okay, hold on, wait.
No, I'm 50.
Gen X. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought you were like, I think I knew that though. Okay, Gen X. Gen X. 65 to 80. Is that you?
No, that
So
is
maybe-
not Gen X. That's a boomer.
What's your year of birth?
75.
1975. Demographic. Oh yeah. Yeah, you're a Generation X.
Yeah, that's what I said. What, you didn't believe me?
No, I'm just wondering.
Did you think I really was a boomer?
I thought Gen X was like, no, that's Gen Z. Okay, that's the one that is nowadays.
That's my 20-year-old kid.
Right. They're fun.
There's something. No, I actually can't complain.
Are all your kids graduated?
God, no.
Like, are there any in high school or grade school?
No, Vincenzo's in college. other
Online
two
or
are-
out there or in the States?
In the States,
Oh, okay. But don't you have kids that live with you in Costa Rica?
yes. And they are grade school age.
Are they homeschooled?
Yep.
Nice. I was
Until
homeschooled.
and it shows.
Oh, thanks.
Just kidding. Good. Sorry, you set it up. I had to spike it. Yeah, for now, homeschooling until we get into probably Hermosa Valley.
Where is that?
Do you know the Nicoya Peninsula well?
No.
So it is close to Santa Teresa on the west side of the peninsula.
Okay, so in Costa Rica, you want to put your kids in school.
Oh yeah,
Cool.
best way for them to learn Spanish.
Oh, for sure. There's also a great book that I have over there. I'll send you the title of it. It really helped me understand Spanish in like 2 minutes. Most of our words are the same in Spanish as they are here, except there's one little change in each one. And when I learned that, now I know so many words in Spanish. So
Send that to me. I'd appreciate it.
I will.
They say the same thing about French, English being based in multiple different languages. You got French, German, Spanish. We got words that we've adopted from everywhere.
I mean, I think it's all the same language, just pronounced a little different.
I do like how the Germans do it though. You want to name something, you just take every part of it, stick it together, you make one long word, and that's it. You're done.
What? I don't know if that's it.
That's how it's done. Even like English words that are from German, like the one everyone knows, kindergarten,
Kindergarten.
childgarten,
Childgarten?
kindergarten.
Yeah. Is that a German word?
Yes.
That makes sense. Kindergarten.
Childgarten. The Germans take the description of multiple words, put them together. There's your new word.
Valid. Good job,
The French with
beer garden. She just says, I know, beer garden.
nice.
You know, I want a beer garden right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one. The French with naming things as they are seen, like the hand grenade.
Oh, true.
Look at the pomegranate. In French, hand grenade is palm grenade.
Pomegranate?
Palm
Pomegranate.
grenade.
Oh.
Hand grenade, palm grenade.
Wow, this market is just so lazy
It's
today.
just, yeah,
Do you only trade well, I know you trade options. Do you trade forex?
I haven't been lately.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been touching options lately because I don't trust the market at all. It's too
Nope.
volatile with this Iran stuff. But do you trade forex?
No, absolutely not.
Have you ever?
No, I'm not a sucker.
Yeah, I think forex. I don't understand enough about it, but I think forex is. I dabbled with it last week, and I was like, I don't think I know enough about this to do it. But I think is that what Ken trades? Is that considered forex if you're trading like USD and stuff like that?
If you're trading pairs like USD to JPY, stuff like that, that's forex.
Yeah, I think he is.
Nope, no, thank you.
Forex is a scam.
I know it's not a scam, but anytime, well, what really threw me off and kept me out of it initially was when I saw the 200 to 1 leverage. Yeah, no, thank you.
Is this forex that I'm trading on right here? Because it's Bitcoin, but I am trading with
Bitcoin to USD
leverage. I think this is leverage. I don't even know.
Oh no, if you're trading Bitcoin, you're trading Bitcoin.
Oh, okay, true. Yeah, I'm in this Bitcoin short. I have been. I've actually been in since like up here somewhere in this general. Oh, right here. I think that's where I was like, nope. There's arrows. All right. So I've been taking little shorts on Bitcoin. And instead of letting it come back at me, I've been closing the trade and getting back in like pretty immediately. I opened this account, which is a tournament account with E8 Markets. It's free to join. So you should get on there, go trade. But the thing is I don't know anything about any of these other assets. So I made some money, $200 on Bitcoin. And then I was reading some of our chat and some of the guys were up $1,000 and I started getting antsy and I was like, well, let me go try silver because I know silver like moves a lot. So I get on silver. I have no idea that there's going to be spreads and things like that I've never traded with. So the first trade I took, it was like already down, I think 750-ish. I closed it and I was like, what the heck? And then I looked at it. I was like, okay, I understand. So basically this line means this and this line means this. So if I can just get in where I know that it's going to move enough to get me over that line, of course it goes against me. I'm down like 3-4K in the account. So I pulled myself out of this thing. I'm back at, I think I went down to like 96 at one point, but I'm back over 100K. So I'm not going to win this tournament, but it was a cool thing to try.
So there's an E8 tournament, eh?
Yeah. So if you go on E8 and you set up an account just with your email, on the right-hand side, you'll see a tournament. They have cash prizes. Definitely worth doing if, you're not doing anything. So
does E8 use Trade-Evate Ninja Trader, or are they one of those? No, E8 uses Trade-Evate. I looked it up the other day.
So right now they use Trade-Evate.
Good.
But there are other options coming.
I do not want the other options.
I do. You're old school.
I trade through TradingView. I link everything with Trade-Evate, and that's it. I'm done. I don't want any of the Project X nonsense. I don't want your QQuant trader, your C-Trade BS. No, absolutely not.
I feel you.
After that whole Project X rug pull, no.
Yeah. Well, it's Trade C, I think it's called.
Don't need that one either. Never traded it. Don't care. Don't want it. Can stay right where it is in the C.
I like
Good for
it.
you. You use it.
Nice. I will. Thank you.
Listen,
Okay.
Abby.
You
Stop
guys
fooling
know
around.
my cat is looking like extra cute over there on the floor in the corner, just being a donut. I think I missed
What have you been feeding that thing?
Donuts.
Smaller cats?
No, she's a little itchy right now, and we've been going through, like, it's really hard with pets because they don't know what's wrong with them. They have to trial and error. So she unfortunately has been trial and erroring. So I've just been making sure that she isn't scratching herself while she's going through her trial and errors.
Poor girl.
Furry donut of death. That's so sad. She's really nice. I wanted to see this come back up to New York. It still might, but you know, because I could easily take something like that. And if it broke through, then I could do something like that. If it broke through the low of Davy Wap. So I'd still like to see it come up here though. Doesn't feel right if it doesn't. If it doesn't, then I will be taking something like that. That's where I'm looking.
I like what you're looking at.
That you're looking on trading, or
I'm still sitting in an NQ short, down $300 on it right now.
Dang.
Is what it is. I've taken 2 winners, 1 loser, and this one so far is a loser.
How many trades do you take in a day, typically?
As many as I feel like.
Yeah.
It depends on what shows up. I took my my NQ short and thought it was a good idea, and it started off a good idea, then it went against me, now it's going in my favor again. So yeah, I got my take profit in. I'm just kind of hanging out for a minute.
Might just be one of those days that the market doesn't really play out much until later.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put my noon VWAP on.
Your noon VWAP?
It's only 9 o'clock here, so
it's 9 a.m. there. Wait, what? Yeah, it is
11 in New York. It's 9 a.m. here. So
why did I think that I did this when I was in Costa Rica? I thought Costa Rica was 3 hours ahead, so I was planning all of my meetings just, you know.
Oh no.
But it's 5 a.m. here. Where are you at, Bushido? But yeah, so I've been trying to take less trades in a day just to keep myself out of trouble. I have the same thing. Like I never really limited myself on trades because if there's a trade set up, I want to take it. And I don't just trade VWAPs. I trade, a little bit of levels and a little bit of ICT and, liquidity concepts. So there's different trades that I see throughout the day. POC, point of control, yesterday's POC is an 80% setup. And then you have midnight mechanical, which is also an 80% setup. So if I see that the midnight hasn't been engaged the prior day or like pre-market and that trade is like something close, then I'm going to just get in and hold it. If I see POC hasn't been engaged and it looks possible, I'm going to take the trade. Otherwise, I wait for the first 15 minutes to play out, and then I wait for the first break and I take the next trade, and then I take any pullback to VWAP. And so but it's cool knowing all these different things because I use some ICT concepts to help me get into trades like IFVGs and fair value gaps and stuff like that. So
I actually tried contacting that ICT guy and was just wondering if he could give me the number of his kidnappers because I want to learn all those secrets.
Kidnappers. It's funny because some people just die hard. They do not believe that ICT is a real concept. They think it's all shenanigans.
ICT is not a real concept. It is renamed, rehashed concepts that started being built in 1891, 1921, 1937, 1954, and in the 1970s. He just took other people's ideas
and redelivered it,
renamed them, and it was done by, I don't know, some pretty famous people like Dow.
Yeah.
And he just took other people's theories, gave them some stupid names, and then put it into a handy dandy little package and then sells it. I got a message on one of my social media things about the $16,000 ICT course and just laughed.
That they're trying to sell a course for $16K.
Yep. And I chuckled about it and went, I'm going to learn how to trade from a guy who literally is not a profitable trader.
Right. I was going to say, like, not only that, like, you're charging $16K. He made it widely known, so good on him, but you're charging $16K, like, you must not be making money.
Oh, no, it's known that he is
money.
Not a profitable trader. He is very profitable when it comes to selling courses. And that's
Right.
where he makes his money. He is not a profitable trader. It's like that Ross Cameron asshole.
He's just good at marketing.
Same thing. Ross Cameron is not a profitable trader, but his followers are just like ICT followers. They will defend him to the death because they fell for the bamboozle. So let's
you're invested already.
Yeah. So you're just gonna go in whole hog. But Ross Cameron. So you're gonna pump and dump these pink stocks and penny stocks and whatnot. You're going to pump and dump them. You're going to make a little bit of money doing that. But then when you have to pay your customers $3 million in restitution because of a court order, because you're a scam artist, that tells me all I need to know about you.
I actually got scammed with this marketing course once. They put the information there on, I don't remember, some educational website. So it's not like the information wasn't there, but they promised all of this stuff that they're going to walk you through it, help you with this, answer questions. I had somebody get on there, sell me the course for $2,000. And like, I didn't ever hear from them again. I could still log in and stuff, but I almost think that the person that was publicizing it was AI. And this was pre-AI, like it wasn't pre-AI. I think it was just before AI got popular. Like right now, if I wanted to create a bunch of videos of myself for Instagram and just post content nonstop, I could do that. It would look like me. It would look real. And I think that is what that person was, but it was going on for a long time before anybody really caught on. So disappeared, random company, no trace.
So just so you know, full disclosure, I have been using AI to make copies of you.
Oh, good.
For the live stream. So whenever Dave is on the screen, it actually looks like you. Still haven't got the voice down yet. So basically it's you, but you sound
I'll send you a
like
recording.
This. You got this real deep voice.
Oh, great. I love that.
And it's, everybody does think that you are a transsexual now. So
perfect.
So you're welcome.
That's
you're
amazing.
Welcome.
Okay.
I am totally kidding. I would not do that. It's
full rights reserved to my own. This one's funny. Said, I guess it's better than paying $5K for Tori Trendline drawing course.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know that much about I
don't either, but you got a bad rep, so people must know. Or maybe they just hate because I don't know. I don't know to say anything.
So everything that I've seen, from her. She posts her losses. She posts her wins. She posts a bunch of girly shit that I don't care about.
She got a purple car.
Yeah. Again, shit I don't care about. I'm not into cars or whatever the hell else she's doing. So I don't care. But she does show her losses. She shows her wins. She shows her losses. I'm assuming she's profitable. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. But selling a course on drawing trend lines seems like kind of a push. And all the hate that she gets.
All the hate.
She does seem to get a whole lot of hate. But then again, I've talked to Rebecca about the hate that she gets in her DMs.
Yeah. Well, I too read comments in live stream that I just think there may be some sort of Ercon, let's go. There may be some kind of there may be something to be said about being a trader and men feeling some type of way, and maybe not just having, women too. Like you see a woman sees a woman that's doing better than her and doing something that she has no potential in doing because she won't do it. It makes them feel some type of way. Same thing with men. If a man sees a woman that's outperforming, it makes them feel some type of way. So she might be quick to get shot down, or maybe people know that she's just not a profitable trader. It really just, she could have got her clout and that's what's driving her, and she has courses and she's making her money through courses, or maybe she's a profitable trader. But who's to say unless you really know, And
that's the thing. I don't know. So I'm just going to take it at face value and say she's a good trader, but I don't personally like the way that she trades, so I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, I don't either.
But that being said, like I told you about Rebecca showing me some of the messages that she gets, and I'm sure you get the same thing. If you're the type of dude who's going to start sending direct messages, like private messages to women, telling them some of the most horrific bullshit I've ever read in my life because she's better at something than you.
Right.
You need to rethink your life choices, get off your damn computer and go take a big swim in Lake U. Give your inner child a great big hug and just shut up.
Right. Yeah, I feel like I've been in the spotlight for a bit in life. Sorry, my cat is like, can you hear the door squeaking? She just keeps opening and closing the door.
No, I can't hear it. That's what cats do. They mess with things.
Hello? I'm gonna keep talking, but that's why. She couldn't get out with her donut. But yeah, your shorts and Q, nice. I'm waiting for this to come back down, and I'm probably gonna get short with you, Ercon. But yeah, like I've been in the spotlight for a bit. I've had social media for a decade. I've always been doing something, and I definitely have had some really crazy DMs, outlandish. But at this point, it doesn't faze me anymore. I'm just like, say whatever you're gonna say. Comments, nothing. I don't really care. Like people they're not coming to me judging what I'm doing because I'm doing something wrong. They're coming to me judging what I'm doing because they just feel like low about themselves. So
they're judging you for something that you're doing because they can't do it.
Right. They're not judging me. They're judging themselves, and they're placing that judgment on me, and I don't care. It doesn't phase.
The internet has made people real brave with the crap that they're willing to say to someone.
Right.
Oof.
I was gonna get short on the break of this New York, but that's too big of a break. I don't want it now.
Are you sure that wick that pull? Oh, are you on NQ or yes?
I'm on NQ.
Okay.
What do you see on ES?
Big wick that was rejected off of VWAP.
Do you pay attention to divergences at all?
A little bit, but right now you mean between ES and NQ?
Yeah.
A little bit. I do watch if they're basically going in the same direction, which one is following and which one's leading. If ES is the big brother for the day and it starts to dump and NQ hasn't yet, sometimes we'll take a short on NQ and vice versa.
Erkan, pull your screen up. He just sniped 2,000 on this funded.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Erkan's a madman.
I gotta do some of these little sound effects that it's like clapping or I bet I can. Actually, let me test something with you right quick.
Do it.
Media assets, scrolling down. Can you hear this?
Yes.
It's applause?
Yep.
All right, cool. For some reason, my other host couldn't hear it.
Yeah, he was just messing with you.
No, my roommate didn't hear it either. I did a couple of test runs and nothing. Yay!
See if the people in Bushido hears it.
Good.
Tim, seriously. Tim just took another 50 points on an MNQ long.
I feel like I need to count out Tim's points. That's a lot of points that he's been calling out here. Gotta get Tim on. Tim, come on stream.
I learned everything I know from Tim.
Oh, really?
Tim is a pretty damn good trader. No, I actually just what was that?
I was asking Tim, micros or minis? 2 contracts. Taking it. It's probably minis. No, micros. On 50
Tim
points.
actually is pretty good with his risk management. He trades micros more than anything.
Yeah.
Unless I'm confusing him with someone else.
Erkan, are you out of your trade or are you're holding it? I want to see this 28,554 level get engaged at some point today. I would also love to pass this account. E8 accounts, you can pass an account in a day. It's pretty
How many accounts can you have?
Great question. Somebody in the chat, answer that.
There's probably somebody from E8 in the chat right now that could answer that very quickly.
Yeah, 5, I think. 2-minute trade.
All right, so I have a question for E8 E8 futures funding. One,
I'm gonna try my best.
How many accounts are you allowed to have funded per household? Do you allow copy trading? Do you allow copy trading with through a third party? And do you have payout caps?
I do have payout caps.
Okay.
As you go through the funding phase, your first payout is lower and then it starts gradually getting higher. I believe the first one is somewhere in the like 3,000-ish, 2,000, 3,000.
That's acceptable.
Yeah. And then it slowly starts to build. I know that you can have 5 funded accounts at one time. Okay. Which is why when it comes to Trade-Evade, like I don't really like copy trading on Trade-Evade, but you don't deal with that. You use Trader's Post. So for you probably don't care. Like you don't have to look at Trade-Evade. I do.
I don't look at Trade-Evade. I look at TradingView.
And now
And
I'm just starting to use TradingView to like connect it, but you can't copy trade on TradingView. So that's where my issue lies with Tradeovate. It's
gotcha.
You know, and then just looking at Tradeovate stresses me out. You can't make it look pretty. Maybe I just haven't learned how to, but
yeah, I never even tried to make it look pretty.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, take my $130 on that trade.
You're out of your trade? Were you in a trade? I didn't even know.
Yep.
I thought you were in a short.
I was in a short. I was in a short with 2 micros from 73.71.25, and I got out at 73.58.25.
Very nice, very nice.
So that happened. Pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I also just shorted from the New York to the lower day VWAP and made a little $500 with 6 contracts.
So they have a maximum of 3.25 million in sim capital. All right. Yeah, we all know how the per household works. Well, at least we should if we're doing any trading with prop firms.
Yeah, so does that same thing apply to like all prop firms? Do you know? Like if there are like my roommate, for example, she's kind of getting her into trading. So does that affect her? Where
it does.
And it affects me?
Per household.
Interesting. Interesting. What if she has a different address on file? Does it copy the IP?
Yes.
Okay, so what if there's a hotspot?
I am not the person to ask. You would have to actually. I would contact. Honestly, I'd just contact the brokerage or the prop firm.
I could totally do that. I know a guy at E8.
Well, there you go. So ask them about it. See if the household is also pertains to, you know, your roommate, not just family members living within the same house. If you need a different IP address, you do need a different IP address. But the worst thing that they can tell you is, yeah, you can only have X number of accounts per household, in which case your roommate can trade a different prop firm. There are hundreds of them.
Yeah. That's funny. All right, so we are very close to being able to wrap up here today. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see too much more unless this breaks here. Oopsie, I'm not up. Unless this breaks the low a day, I might take a small sized short down to these lows. I do want to still see this get engaged today, but I don't know. The market just doesn't have a lot of volume, so I could also just take my dubs and be done with the day. I took one break-even trade and then one earlier that was a win. Do you see anything else for the day?
Let me take a quick look here. Well, we just had a rejection off of VWAP on MES. 5-minute candle, 2 downs, between 2 deviation bands now, heading towards the low of day at 73.53.75. Honestly, if it broke down below the low of day and then went through that second deviation band, I'd start looking for a long or a short into price discovery. But other than that, this has been a very slow grind down. and relatively choppy. So
yeah, it has been. I just decided to front run this short, and I meant to put 2 contracts on. I just put 6. It's fine. Oops. Yeah,
are you in a trade right now?
Yeah. It's about to break the low a day, so I figured I'll give it a candle or 2, and if it wants to go against me, I'll close it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna front run it, get short.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I mean, thank you so much for coming on. I will have you on whenever you'd like to come hang out. I love trading with you, and yeah, we had a good day.
Today wasn't one of my best days, but I ended up green by a little bit, so
yeah, it's fine. But
they can't all be bangers.
Listen, you don't have a Discord or anything, do you?
No. I have my YouTube, and that's about it.
You want me to drop a link to your YouTube if you guys want to look up Nick? He's a great trader. He makes more money than all of us. Yeah, shoot me the link on like Discord, and I can drop it in the chat for everybody.
It's YouTube, or at YouTube, Nick. It's Mustang.trader. That's it. If I can, let's see here.
I got you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
My tech stuff here.
Yeah, you're about as, or you were definitely going to be more tech savvy than I am. It's because I'm a boomer, apparently.
There we go. Nice, Ercon. All right, what is this market?
Ercon.
It's going against me.
Well,
cool. All right.
Hey, Abby, thank you.
Thank you.
It's love always a pleasure. On. Yeah, you're gonna have to come back on the stream with me and Dave soon too.
Yeah, I'll definitely come on. If it, as long as it's like either later in the day or, you know, earlier in the morning, because I actually was on prop for a match this morning. I didn't mean to. No, it's funny because I always just like open. It's always the first thing that's open on my screen, and I was talking to Zach a little bit, and then I was like, hey, you know what? I'll just like come on. And they expected. I don't know how I was on their schedule today. I was like, okay, like. I'll stop in for a second. So, yeah, anyways, that was interesting. I was just there for like 30 minutes and then hopped off, and, yeah.
Nice. Zach's always a great guy to trade with.
He is. He's amazing. He is the reason for my profitability. God bless that man.
Yeah, he's a great trader. We were, Dave and I have been making fun of him in a loving manner about him taking shorts at all-time highs all for the past 2 weeks. It's like, oh, I'm going short here.
About that too. I literally got onto him. I was like, he was talking about picking up multiple, like 20 accounts instead of taking, you know, because he makes a good batch, like 30 to 50K a month. He's like, I could be making 100 off of these payouts. And I was like, well, here's your only issue, sir. You're shorting the all-time highs, and I understand you're looking for a pullback, but just wait. Like, stop. Like, trade the trend. But he's really good at what he's doing. He's still profitable.
Yeah, and I'm not ever going to tell somebody who's making money. Actually, I'm not going to tell anybody how to trade because I'm not qualified to give financial advice. But especially a guy like Zach. He's really good at rating a market. He's consistently profitable and has been for a very long time. Yep. He can do whatever it is that he wants to do, but I am going to bust his balls when he's taken shorts when an all-time high has been hit 7 times in a row in a single session.
For sure.
It's going to happen. I'm going to bust his chops about it.
To answer this question, AU, eventually, yes, we will. Today, we have not. But yeah, come back. Stay tuned. Come through this week. We'll be on the same time every week, 6 a.m.-ish. 6 a.m. we'll say. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30. How about that? We'll say 9 a.m. to 11 a.m.? 11:30? Okay. We'll figure it out, guys. But yeah, we'll definitely be giveaways. Yes, sir.
What I'm going to do right now is when I get off here, I'm going to go pick up a couple of E8 accounts.
Why don't we talk to the boys and see if we can just get you some tryout for coming on stream?
What I'm going to do, either way, I'm going to get them one way or the other. So yeah, if they want to give me a couple of free accounts to try out, aces. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade those for a week, take some notes on them, and see what I do like and do not like about it. And then when Dave and I are live streaming, I'll have you come on and we can do a discussion after after we're done trading about the good, the good, the bad, and the ugly about those accounts.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I love them. I really do not like when prop firms restrict you on so many things. And this one so far, I've had really great success in passing and becoming funded. I've been funded a handful of times. With when I was with Top Step, I was blowing through like 5, 6 to 8 accounts before becoming funded, and it just wasn't happening for me. The rules are pretty straightforward. There's no silent rules or anything like that. So definitely look into the FAQs because I like it. So far, I like it.
All right. So and how long has E8 been around?
Great question. If somebody's in the chat that can answer that.
I mean, has it been like a year, 10 years?
Let me see. So the CEO actually comes from finance. Like he has a background in finance. He's been trading for a long time. So it's not just some random kid that decided to create a prop firm, which there are. I won't name on this because I don't want to
you don't need to. I'm with you.
I partnered with a company and I found out that it was literally a pop-up prop firm that was owned by like some kid who just coded one and had it made. So I can definitely say that they're credible, and they've been around since 2021.
Oh, all right. So long enough to get heat tested.
Yeah, and then like I said, they're on the prop firm match too. So
yes, that I did look that up after you asked me to come on the stream with you. And if they're on prop firm match, I mean, that's generally speaking, that's going to be good enough for me.
Yeah,
I don't have the
audited.
Yeah, I don't have the time or the energy to do that kind of research. So yeah, I'll leave that to the people at prop firm match.
That part. Yeah, no, they pull statements and everything. Prop firm match does. So, anyways, again, Nick, it's been great. Thank you so much for coming on. Guys, you can find us Monday through Friday. We'll be here around New York session sometime. And we would love to have you back on at some point.
I'll be here whenever you want.
Alrighty.
Abby, have a good evening. See you later.
Bye, everybody. Like the stream.